Hi, everybody. This is John Fanta with Fox Sports and the Big East Digital Network.
Hi, this is Brad Sham, voice of the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm Nicole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Craddock of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
Hi, this is Chuck Swirsky with the Chicago Bulls, our flagship station, 670 The Score.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart at ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Washington Sports Digital Network.
And welcome back to Bill Vining Arena here on the campus of Ouachita Baptist. I'm Cameron Boyd. Tonight I'm joined by Dalton Reed. Tonight's matchup is between the Ouachita Tigers and the Southern Arkansas Mule Riders. So the Tigers fell to the Mule Riders back in December, so tonight they're looking for some redemption and trying to secure their spot in the conference tournament. Just yesterday, though, I had the chance to sit down with Coach Nick Long, so we're going to see what he had to say about tonight's game before we get into more of the stats and stuff. So we'll be back right after this.
Hi, my name is Cameron Boyd, and today I'm joined with Coach Nick Long, and this is Coach's Corner. All right, so it's been a little bit of a tough run for y'all recently.
Yep.
Losing the last 5 games, and then the last game you had Saturday was a hard-fought loss, lost by just 1 point. And the Tigers are now tied for 8th in the GAC. So as we know, you have to be within that top 8 to make it to the conference tournament. So how important are these last 2 conference games coming up?
These last 2 decide whether or not our season ends Saturday or if we get the chance to keep on going on in the tournament. We'll have to take it one game at a time, though. So have to handle business, tonight first, and then worry about what happens throughout the league, and then turn our focus to Saturday and treat it the same way of we control our own fate. If we go and win both these games, we're definitely in. I said we can be as high as 6, or if we don't handle our business, we could be sitting at home. So it's a lot riding into this last game of the season in over a 22 game stretch. Where anything can still happen.
And I'm willing to bet that all the girls want to make it to the conference tournament. Yeah. So this is going to put a lot of pressure on them, I guess you could say. How do you think they will respond to or play under that pressure?
So we've had good days of practice this week, getting ready for this weekend, and just really focused. And you can't really tell that there's some extra added pressure into these games with how they've been practicing and they've been carrying themselves. I've been real proud of just their approach to everything over the last 2 weeks. We've had a lot of adversity happen, and we could lay down and quit easily, but I said they haven't done that yet. I don't anticipate them doing that over this last week of the season either. But 2 hard-fought games we've got to get ready for right here. Obviously SAU beat us the first time, and then Monticello, as their record might be 1-20 right, or 1-19 right now. But they have not quit playing like you would think. A 1-19 team would quit playing. They've been in just about every game they played, and I was saying we got to come ready to play.
Yeah, and you mentioned losing to SAU last time, so only 58-50. Not a huge variation there, but just when you go back and look at the stats of that game, it's kind of clear that this just was kind of an off shooting night for the girls. Their percentage was very low. So maybe, like I said, just an off night, or it could have been being on SAU's home court. There's a bunch of factors that play into that. But either way, what do you think are some things that the girls need to change to win this time around? Yeah,
I say in the 58, the last 3 points were kind of my fault. I got a technical foul in that game, but that's what I told them in the locker room. I was like, guys, we only give up 55 points on the road. That should be good enough for us to win. We just had that bad of a night offensively. I wouldn't think I have to go back and look at it. I know Heidi shot the ball pretty well in that game, and that was it. I say everyone, the rest of the group, we were pretty low field goal percentage wise. I know Madeline had a really rough night or rough afternoon. That was also the last game before we go home for Christmas, and so a lot of finals are over with. Everyone's ready to go home. You never quite know what's going to happen in one of those games, and offensively we just didn't have it in that one. Yeah. But turning the page to it this time, we're a different team. They're a different team. They've had a rough stretch since Christmas just about, and trying to find their way through some things. But we've got to do a really good job defending again. and then playing at home. Hopefully we shoot the ball better. Hopefully we feel more comfortable being here.
And then tonight is also senior night, so we're going to have to get ready to say goodbye to Madeline Tipton, Heidi Robinson, Audrey Winfrey, Samantha Watson, and Abby Harrison. So this is going to be a very bittersweet moment, very good senior group. But I think it was a great group for your first year coaching here. So what has that kind of meant to you, just having them for that first season?
Oh, it's been a special group to me. Having 5 of them, and then you include Caro in that group too. Just with her, just unfortunate that she wasn't really able to get on the floor, but those 5 and just the level that they bought into what we wanted to do, and that made it really, really, really enjoyable. And they were real fun to be around. I say we won a lot of basketball games early. Hopefully we can catch a little bit more fire and win a lot more here going down the stretch. But they've been really special. Obviously, you listed off the entire top 5 of our scoring. They do a good job of producing and getting us in positions to win. I say just really, really proud of them, and really proud of just the young women that they're becoming right now, and just what's up next for them in their futures too.
And you're going to have a lot of recruiting to do, but of who is currently on the team that won't be leaving, who can you kind of see stepping up to fill those shoes?
So I think you'll see a lot of growth from Ruby and Caden for sure. I say they're both of them getting an off season with us, actually getting to spend some spring workouts together. I think we'll see some big growth from those two, and then we've already got we got 2 freshmen signed already, and Katie Fimple and Brooklyn Mitchell, and we're gonna go hit the junior college ranks in the portal pretty hard. And so we got to go find some experience and some production to fill some of those voids being left by Tipton and Heidi and Abby and the likes of them. I say we got big shoes we got to fill right now.
For sure. Anything else you want to add before tonight's game?
I say just excited to tip it up. Excited to be back at home. It feels like we've been on the road for forever again. I say we got the one little break when we had Tech here, and it felt like that had been a long time since we played at home. But just really, really glad to be back at home. Hopefully, play hard, send these seniors out the right way in their career here in Vining Arena, and just have a good fun atmosphere for them. I say really looking forward to it.
Well, thank you for joining us, and good luck. And thank you so much for tuning in to OSDN. This has been Coach's Corner.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Hello, I'm Brett Rogers, President of Capital Technology Group. You might know us as Capital Business Machines, but our new name represents our growth as one of the state's leaders in business technology. When you've been around for 80 years like we have, you learn a thing or two about change. But what will never change is our commitment to our clients. We're still the same reliable team here to meet all your technology needs. Capital Technology Group is bigger and better than ever before. Learn more at captg.com.
OSDN is Ouachita's student sports media program in the Rogers Department of Communications. OSDN brings over 100 Tiger Home athletic events and other content to your devices each school year. OSDN is funded by advertising and generous gifts from supporters. If you'd like to support the students of OSDN through a tax-deductible donation, visit obu.edu/give and indicate OSDN in the provided field. If your business would like to advertise on an OSDN broadcast, email us at osdn@obu.edu. Thanks for watching, and go Tigers!
I've heard people say Ouachita.
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 Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
And welcome back. So first we're going to take a look at the GAC standings. So we've got Harding first place, Arkansas Tech second, Northwestern Oklahoma State third, Henderson State and Southeastern Oklahoma State tied for fourth, East Central, Southwestern Oklahoma State tied for sixth, and then Ouachita, Oklahoma Baptist, Southern Nazarene all tied for eighth. And then you've got Southern Arkansas sitting at ninth and UA Monticello at 10th. And then you kind of saw in the Coach's Corner interview with Coach Long how he was talking about how important these next two games are, because you want to be above that line that you see on the screen there. You want to be in the top 8 to make it to the conference tournament.
Yeah, Cameron, you look at that and you look at the way that the Tigers are right now. They're looking to overcome and conquer a 5-game losing streak, and to do that, you've got to win tonight. He mentioned you win both, and we're in undoubtedly. We win one, lose one. We're going to have some help on the back. And you never want to go into a conference tournament or needing to get into a conference tournament with help from another team. So very important game for Ouachita tonight. Oklahoma Baptist also in action tonight, so we'll keep tabs on that one. So very important. You see those 3 teams at the top with the asterisk beside their name. They have already clinched their spot to Fort Smith next week for the Great American Conference Tournament. But very tight, compact race to Fort Smith.
Right, and we do have a graphic that kind of explains how the ties work. So after tonight, if there are any ties between teams, this is kind of how that will be determined in the tournament.
Yeah, thanks to Will Pruitt, the GAC commissioner. He posted this on X, formerly known as Twitter, earlier today. There was a lot of, I don't want to say confusion within the GAC basketball arenas, but definitely a good graphic there from the commissioner of the GAC that explains what happens. We have so many teams with the same records on the men's side and the women's side.
All right, and then just kind of looking at tonight in the GAC, we'll look at who else is playing. So you've got Southwestern Oklahoma State playing at East Central, Arkansas Monticello playing at Harding, Oklahoma Baptist playing at Northwestern Oklahoma State, Southern Arkansas obviously here, Southern Nazarene at Southeastern Oklahoma State, and then Henderson State at Arkansas Tech. So lots going on tonight, and a lot that will, like you said, also can kind of determine where we fall in those standings.
Yeah, that Oklahoma Baptist Northwestern game in Alva tonight is really interesting to me. Oklahoma Baptist, the team vying for one of those final spots in Fort Smith Northside Arena next week. Northwestern, they've already clinched their spot. They've already booked the hotel room. They're going to Fort Smith. So looking for that game, and really this Southern Arkansas-Ouachita game, 2 teams, Southern Arkansas having a 3-game losing streak, Ouachita 5. Trying to bounce back a little bit. So a couple interesting matchups within the GAC tonight.
Yeah, tonight's a big night for Ouachita, especially it being senior night, which we will celebrate after the game. But I think just being that it's senior night, makes them want to do better, send the seniors off on a good note. So I'm excited to see how they play tonight for sure.
Yeah, really excited. You talk about this group of seniors. These 5 seniors have been through a lot of adversity. They've seen a lot of success within their time here at Ouachita. Multiple memorable performances from multiple people within this group of seniors, and you see the camaraderie outside the court, and I think it speaks to how these seniors are and really trying to send them out of Bill Vining on a high note.
Yeah, I think that chemistry that they have really translates into the game and is what has helped them have such a successful season. But hopefully they'll be able to kind of come off of this losing streak tonight. And I believe Dr. Modal is about to go over starting lineups, and then we'll also have the national anthem, so we'll send it over to him.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Welcome to Bill Vining Arena for this tonight's Great American Conference home finale, featuring the Mule Riders of Southern Arkansas University against your Ouachita Tigers.
At this time, we invite you to stand for the national anthem. And now introducing the starting lineup for the Southern Arkansas Mule Riders. Freshman guard from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, number 10, Blythe Crawley. Freshman forward from Trophy Club, Texas, number 20, Kennedy Moss. Senior guard from Amity, Arkansas, number 22, Marley Bright. Junior guard from Duncanville, Texas, number 24, Katie Ward. And sophomore forward from Morrilton, Arkansas, number 30, Jonna Brockman. The head coach of the SAU Mule Riders is Derek Matthews. The assistant coach is Serena Matthews. And now, Tiger Nation, let me hear you roar! This is the starting lineup for your Ouachita Tigers! Senior forward from Hot Springs, Arkansas, number 2, Audrey Winfrey. Senior guard from Arlington, Texas, number 10, Samantha Watson. Senior guard from Malonia, Arkansas, number 23, Madeline Tipton. Senior guard from Marmaduke, Arkansas, number 30, Heidi Robinson. And senior forward from Hernando, Mississippi, number 32, Abby Harrison. The head coach of the Ouachita Tigers is Nick Long. The assistant coach is Tyler Doyle. Tonight's officials are Montrell Simmons, Danny Rogers, and Ernie Murray.
All right, and with that is almost game time here. Any last thoughts before tip-off, Dalton?
You have an all-senior starting lineup on senior night. Super cool. 5 very talented seniors. So you've got Winfrey, Harrison, Robinson, Tipton, Watson, very, very talented seniors. On the other side, you've got Crawley, a very talented freshman from Oklahoma City, starting for SAU. So she leads them in scoring. We'll have to see how that pairs up throughout the night.
All right, SAU is going to get the tip-off. That was Kennedy Moss. Moving it around, moving it to inside. And again, that's going to be Kennedy Moss, first 2 points of the game.
Yeah, Moss working on Robinson down low.
And you could kind of see that movement they created on the outside, and then, like we kind of talked about last game, dished it inside. Audrey Winfrey, good shot, just not quite in. And that's going to be Blythe Crawley.
Yeah, Crawley comes in averaging over 11 points per game.
Yeah, she's definitely going to be one that the Tigers are going to want to look out for. Madeline Tipton from the corner. Still no good. Tigers still early in the game, but Tigers haven't been able to get any shots to go yet. Got Bright at the top of the key. Again, just creating that movement around the arc. Another shot from Crawley. This time no good. Second chance point is no good as well.
Yeah, Moss with the second chance opportunity there.
Heidi Robinson from the corner for three. Still no good, but good rebound by Madeline Tipton. And then Abby Harrison's going to get the shot for the Tigers, getting them their first 2 points.
Yeah, Harrison regains possession from the offensive rebound.
Kennedy Moss looking for someone. Got a little trapped up there. Gonna pass it inside to Brockman. They're gonna say she traveled on that one.
Yes, the second time we've seen the matchup down low, and the post person is working on Robinson and not Harrison. So interesting defense thus far to see how Ouachita's defense sets up against this SAU offense.
You see Marley Bright pressing Samantha Watson there, trying to make it difficult for her to get down the court. Madeline Tipton shoots the three. That one's not going to go in, though. The Tigers having a little bit of a slow start. And that shot by Bright was no good. They're going to say possession stays with SAU. Again, looking inside to Moss. She's going to go up, and it's good.
Yeah, and Moss just the 6'2", just a mismatch down low.
Samantha Watson driving to the basket. She's just going to get locked up inside. Tries again. Audrey Winfrey's going to take it in, and she's going to be good for two.
Yeah, Winfrey there able to penetrate the defense and get the pull-up jumper to go.
Again, looking inside, this time to Brockman. She's going to get that easy shot under the goal. Taking down the court, Samantha Watson. Trying to create some movement here, just getting locked up by the defense. They're going to call a foul. So Madeline Tipton's going to be behind the line. Now coming in, we've got Bree Hubbard for Abby Harrison and Caden Porter for Samantha Watson. That first one's a little off.
Senior from Valonia comes in shooting nearly 85% from the free throw line.
Yeah, she's always been a very consistent free throw shooter. She's going to get one of two of those. Coming down the court, got Blythe Crawley. She's going to shoot over three players. It's not going to quite go in. The Tigers are going to take possession.
Yeah, Crawley's going to shoot any chance you give her, so Tigers can't sag off defensively on her.
Heidi Robinson, great spin move there, and she's going to take the shot.
That's offense, making offense right there. Robinson knew she had to get to the basket and score.
One thing about Robinson, you can see that tape on her shoulder. She has been having a little bit of trouble with that. But obviously, still a great player. Still going to play through that. That shot's going to be Katia Ward. Again, Robinson with the ball. Up to Bree Hubbard. And that one's just short. And now Bright taking it down the court.
Yeah, Bright going to operate as the main point guard for this team. The senior from Center Point High School, just down the road.
Inside to Moss, shot's no good. Back to the Tigers. Really looking to get some stuff going here. 3 for Heidi, just gonna bounce off the rim. That's another thing Coach Long talked about, her shoulder, how that's kind of been affecting her shooting, especially three-pointers. She's one of their best shooters, so it has been a little bit difficult in that sense.
Yeah, she tore a labrum off that shoulder in high school her junior year. Had surgery the season after, so.
And looks like they're going to be taking a media timeout. We'll take a timeout with them, but we'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At Berry & Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry & Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry & Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
Welcome back for some more Tiger basketball. Game's just about to start up again. Got Winfrey inbounding to Watson. And still Bright's going to be pressing up on Watson, making things difficult for her.
Yeah, Ouachita looking for some sense of offensive rhythm here halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah, you can see they're really trying to create some movement, find things that work. Good look from Watson. That one's just going to be a little short, and SAU's going to take it back. Again, Bright up top. Looking for some teammates. Inside to Ward, who's going to shoot. That's going to be a little off to the left. Into the game, Hope Bump for Kennedy Moss for SAU.
Bump, another one of them impressive freshmen that Coach Matthews really likes.
And, you know, this team does have quite a bit of freshmen, so it's good they can really utilize that. Again, inside to Ward. She's going to try to move around Hubbard. The shot's no good. Good rebound there from Audrey Winfrey. Samantha Watson thought she was going to go straight to the goal. Changed her mind on that one. Over to Tipton. Really, just like I said, trying to create some movement here. I think the SAU defense has been a little hard for them to move around. Good effort there by Madeline Tipton, trying to get something up before the time ran out, and that's going to earn her 2 shots.
That's the second foul on Bright, so she will take a seat.
Coming in for her, Shiloh Fletcher. That first shot's going to be good. And so is the second. Now in for Tipton, we're going to have Ruby Trammell. Creating movement around the arc. Gonna go down to the corner to Ward. And from the top of the key, that is Hope Bump for the 3.
Yeah, good ball movement there from the Lady Mule Riders. They have the extra pass to Bump. It's the triple to fall.
Samantha Watson trying to find a route to the basket. Bree Hubbard's gonna take it. Coming into the game for the Tigers, Madeline Tipton, Abby Harrison, and Heidi Robinson. Then for the Mule Riders, you've got Elena Rodriguez, Ruby Trammell's gonna go up. She had 2 defenders on her.
Yeah,
Still gonna get that shot.
Good hesitation there by Trammell.
And that's exactly what the Tigers need. They've really been needing to get something going here. It's been a little bit of a slow start for them so far. Again from the top of the key, that was Bump. That one's just gonna be a little bit too strong. But SAU is gonna keep the possession. That was Fletcher with the shot, and that one's just gonna be short. There's Heidi Robinson with the shot.
That's good offense there. She's been making her own offense, and Tigers really, they could speed the game up here.
Yeah, I think her not being able to shoot as well from 3 has kind of forced her to drive into the basket, which, you know, is not a problem because it's also something she's really good at.
Yeah.
Tipton inbounding to Watson. And this time you've got Fletcher up on Watson. Tipton's gonna take the shot. No good. It looked like from this angle the defender might have jumped into it, but they're gonna call it on the floor. Robinson's gonna inbound. Coming in for SAU. It's gonna be Crawley. Madeline Tipton driving to the basket, and that one's gonna go in. That was Moss trying to shoot kind of from under the basket there. Couldn't get that one to work.
Yeah, tried to go up and under there, and you see a defensive stop there from Ouachita, looking to convert now on the offensive end. They've brought this game back to tied.
Just about 55 seconds left in this first quarter. That shot's no good. You can kind of see SAU, they feel like they're trying to speed things up offense.
They're trying to speed it up, and they're seeing that, okay, if they can get Crawley or Bump on the move on the outside, they can penetrate in.
Moss going to go up on that, but she's going to be shooting. She's at 80% shoot.
You look at Moss and Rodriguez as 2 players, 6'2" or taller on the court right now for SAU.
Yeah, Rodriguez 6'5", and you know Abby Harrison is really tall, but that matchup She's 3 inches taller than her, so just a little bit, but it just looks like a little bit of a tough matchup there. Tipton bringing it down the court. She's going to shoot from the top of the key. No good. And that's going to be rebounded by Rodriguez.
Shot clock inactive as we got 20 seconds left until the end of the first.
SAU's leading by 2. That shot by Crawley's going to be a little short. Just 5 seconds left. Tigers are trying to put something up. No good, and that time's going to run out, so we're going to end the first quarter 17-15. Mule Riders up. We're going to take a quick break and come back for the second quarter here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. There are so many threats to IT these days, and we're here to help protect your data and devices. We're also by your side when things simply go wrong, whether it's servers crashing or printers breaking. We cover it all for our clients in all types of businesses. And with over 80 years of history in Arkansas, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. Sign up for a free consultation at captg.com.
Let Domino's cure your cravings by ordering online, calling us at 246-313, or dropping by and seeing us on Pine Street in Arkadelphia. Join Domino's Rewards and begin earning rewards in just 2 visits. Check out our $6.99 mix and match and happy. You might as well throw in a stuffed crust pizza, a sandwich, pasta, stuffed cheesy bread while you're at it. Check out other deals on our app or at Domino's.com.
And we're back. Almost time to start this second quarter. Tigers feel like they've had a little bit of a slow start here. Hopefully able to get some more going in this quarter.
Yeah, they just got to generate offense and limit the second chance and third chance opportunities for the Mule Riders here in the second quarter.
Free inbounding to Robinson. Madeline Tipton going to drive in. Gets caught up in the defense. Audrey Winfrey from the corner for 3, and it's good.
First 3 made attempt of the evening for Ouachita.
Hopefully that'll be what they needed to get some more.
1 of 10 thus far.
Inside, attempted to Moss, but good defense there by Caden Porter. Madeline Tipton up for the layup. Too strong, just going to go off the backboard. And that's going to be Crawley with 2 more.
Yeah, and Crawley's one of those players, they're just going to try to get it out to her. And when the defense gets sucked in, she's going to be left alone on the outside.
And I think they've really kind of perfected that method. Fletcher taking it down the court for SAU. Saw a bump, thought about the shot, decided she wasn't going to take it. That's Moss driving to the basket. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Winfrey.
Solid defensive possession there from the Tigers.
Winfrey driving to the basket, shoots the layup, and makes it. Second shot in a row. And that's going to be Rodriguez with the layup. I mean, I feel like her height just really puts her at an advantage there.
Yeah, it's definitely a mismatch. You have 2 forwards that are over 6'2" on the court for SAU right now.
Robinson looking for an opening. Harrison with the shot from just about the free throw line. She's going to get that one to go.
It's that inside-out game for the Tigers. They get the defense in, and then Robinson's out on the high block hoping.
Inside to Rodriguez. Good defense there by Harrison, but they are going to call that foul on her.
Yeah, and you look at Harrison. She goes up here on the defense, and solid defense here from the senior from Hernando, Mississippi. She goes up, and she just get her hand all the way on the ball. She gets part of it on the ball, part of it on the hand, and that's where the foul occurs.
Yeah, I think it has to do a little bit with that height difference. Now Rodriguez shooting 2. The first is good.
Rodrigo, the senior from Spain.
That second's no good. Tigers are going to take possession. And Madeline Tipton just lost control of it a little bit there. Crawley's going to take it down the court. And then now, almost the same thing. Ward lost control, back to the Tigers. And they're going to say that possession is going to stay with the Tigers. So they'll kind of get a second opportunity here. Tipton up to Robinson. Robinson driving to the basket, and the shot is good, even around that defender.
Yeah, you got Bright there on the defensive side, and Robinson able to work to the left-hand side.
Tigers have now taken the lead just by 2, but hoping to close that gap. And right as I say that, Crawley is going to take the lead back.
Yeah, Crawley with 8 so far. It seems like a lot more. It's been very timely baskets from the freshman.
Tigers trying to create some openings here. Caden Porter from 3. No good. Madeline Tipton's going to get that to go, though.
Yeah, great offensive rebounding there from the Tigers as they are 11 of 25 from the field.
Inside to Rodriguez again. Shot was just a little strong. Saw some physicality there under the basket. You saw Robinson trying to go for the layup. They're going to call another foul on Bright. And you kind of see that from this angle here. Just a little too physical.
Yeah, and that's Bright's 3rd foul, so a big foul there against SAU.
And now coming into the game for Tipton, you got Trammell, then waiting to come in for Robinson, Samantha Watson. You've got Hope Bump coming into the game for Kennedy Moss. Fletcher carrying it down the court.
Coach Matthews going with a little bit smaller lineup during this possession.
And on that possession, Ward could put her hands catch the Tiger, take advantage. Good shot by Audrey Winfrey, not able to get it to go. She's going to shoot a deep 3. And it's just going to kind of bank off the backboard.
Good offensive rebounding in this possession for the Tigers. Got a 3rd chance at the basket.
About the shot. Bree Hubbard trying to take it in. Just gets locked up by the defense. Fletcher shooting from 3. Another deep 3. Just couldn't quite get that one. And Tigers are going to get the rebound. See Porter kind of slowing it down a little bit. And she's going to draw the foul, but it's just going to be on the floor. It looks like we've got another media timeout, so we'll take a break with them as well. And we'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
OSDN is Ouachita's student sports media program in the Rogers Department of Communications. OSDN brings over 100 Tiger Home athletic events and other content to your devices each school year. OSDN is funded by advertising and generous gifts from supporters. If you'd like to support the students of OSDN through a tax-deductible donation, visit obu.edu/give and indicate OSDN in the provided field. If your business would like to OSDN broadcast, email us at osdn@obu.edu. Thanks for watching.
At Knight Insurance Professionals, we offer local expertise, a professional experience, and the attention to detail that you deserve. Knight Insurance Professionals offers a comprehensive list of commercial and personal insurance products and can fit their products to your needs. Insurance can be complicated. Let us take care of it for you. It's the assurance you're looking for when it comes to protecting what's important to you. Knight Insurance Professionals at 10th and Caddo in Arkadelphia, 870-246-3700. Local, professional, personal.
And we're back. Samantha Watson rebounding the ball in. Just under 5 minutes left in this half. Madeline Tipton gonna go up. She's gonna get the shot despite the two defenders.
Now, Ouachita has outscored SAU 14-8 within this second quarter, so a very powerful offensive second quarter.
That was cross court to Bump. She's going to get that one to go.
SAU does a good job of sucking in the defense, getting their and getting them the ball. Yeah,
that's definitely something that I can see. The Tigers trying to adjust their defense during halftime.
And from the defensive side of that, you just can't let your defender sag off on the back end because then that gives the opening on the outside.
A long pass to Winfrey. She's going to be able to bring it back. Hope can happen here. Watson driving in. Gonna swing it back out to Trammell. But Tipton's gonna go in, get the shot and the foul.
That's great basketball awareness. Madeline Tipton, she's played a lot of basketball in her day and even doing a little bit of coaching on the side now of some younger players, and you see the basketball awareness there. She knows the shot clock is gonna expire. She knows she's got about 2 seconds left. She gets the ball up, gets the contact, and the basket goes in.
Yeah, she has just great basketball IQ, and I think that's really contributed. That makes her a better coach, better player.
SAU hasn't scored within the last 2 minutes.
Good defense there by Trammell. Good aggression. They're going to call a foul on Tipton. This one's just going to be inbounded, so no free throws. We got Fletcher inbounding it. Looking for an opening, and that's going to be Bump. Shot's no good by her. Girls getting scrappy for the court. Audrey Winfrey with a quick shot, just going to be a little short.
Yeah, and you look at this Southern Arkansas offense. They're 5 of 10 from beyond the arc, so 15 of their 28 have come from beyond the arc. So the Tigers got to do a good job defensively of getting in the arc.
Fletcher driving. He's going to get stuck. And you see there, Bump thought about the shot, then goes to drive, and they're going to call that a travel. Now I've got just about 3 minutes. Leading by Tipton driving in again. He's going to that one, but be able to get it back. Watson driving to the basket, going to kick it out to Hubbard. She's going to drive and get the points.
Great job there by Hubbard. She gets to the base basket.
And I think they also just did a great job of creating movement on that one. Shot by Crawley. It's no good. Tigers are going to take it back. Samantha Watson just going to go straight to the basket. She's going to get locked by that defense. But fortunately for the Tigers, the possession is going to remain there. Tipton went up for the shot. No good. But they are going to call a blocking foul on Hope Bump. So now Madeline's going to be shooting again. All right, first one was good. And so is the second. It's going to be 15 for Tipton tonight. Going to call that foul on Watson for that possession. So it's going to remain with the Mule Riders. Crawley driving to the basket. It's going to take the shot, a little too strong.
Nearly 3 minutes without an SAU basket. Ouachita's doing a great job defensively and also executing on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you're SAU, that scoring drought's not what you're wanting right now. Again, Tipton drawing those fouls. Just playing very smart.
Yeah, she's playing smart but physical at the same time. She's driving to the basket with some intention, going up, knowing she's going to encounter contact.
All right, she's going to take 1 out of 2 of those and head to the bench, and in comes Ruby Trammell. Got Ward coming down the court. She's going to give it to Moss.
SAU back with that 2-forward look, trying to get some inside play.
Ward trying to drive to the basket. They're just going to create some movement around the arc. And that shot by Crawley's no good. But we saw Moss draw the foul there. She's going to be shooting for 2.
Moss and Rodriguez back in the game. That right there will end an over 3-minute scoring drought for SAU.
Second shot's no good. Just a minute left this half. Tigers are going to slow it down a little bit. Robinson from 3, and it's good.
Heidi Robinson, she comes off the screen. She does it so well. When she comes off that screen, she makes a little bit of separation, just enough for her to get her shot off.
That foul's going to be called on Bree Hubbard against Ward. Just a little too physical there on defense. So now Ward's going to be shooting. And then you saw Tipton come in the game for Watson. That first shot's going to be good. Just about 30 seconds left.
Yeah, Ouachita has a chance at the last shot here before the half. They're up 9.
It always feels good going into the half with that little bit of cushion, you know.
About a 1 second differential in the shot clock and the game clock. So Robinson going to set something up here as time is going to expire here in the last few seconds.
Yeah, like you said, she is going to have to get a shot up, but just kind of running that time out a little bit.
They set the play in motion with about 10 seconds left.
Tipton for 3, and it's good.
That is absolute beauty from Ouachita basketball. You have 10 seconds left. You have Robinson. They know what the play is. You can see Bree Hubbard at the top looking to see what she was looking for. She knew she had to go set the screen, waited for the right time, set the screen, dribble handoff, made shot by Madeline Tipton. Absolute phenomenal way to end the first half.
Perfect execution there. Just used their time wisely and paid off for them. All right, well, now we're going to be going into halftime. We will be back for some halftime stats, but first we are going to take a little break, so we will be right back on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street or visit their website at printmaniatees.com. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business, Print Mania has been serving the area since 1992. Call Print Mania today.
Chicken Express is a proud supporter of not just the Badgers, but all things Arkadelphia, from elementary to college, and from community activities to church groups. Chicken Express is always willing to support and assist the people in our town. The next time you visit Chicken Express, thank them for their involvement in our community, and definitely don't leave without getting a cup of that Chicken E sweet tea. Located right off exit 73, stop by Chicken Express for your next meal.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
At Ouachita, we're excited to partner with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation, which offers many benefits to alumni and friends, and we want to tell you about one of those.
I'm Dylan McClain, a proud alumni, and I serve as the Vice President and Attorney at the Arkansas Baptist Foundation. The foundation proudly serves as Ouachita's planned giving partner, so if you're considering leaving a legacy gift or want to explore other charitable giving options, we'd love to guide you through that process. If you'd like to learn more about how you can invest in the next generation of Ouachita students, please contact us using the information below.
Go Tigers!
Turner Rogers Manning & Plyler CPA is a longtime supporter of the Arkadelphia Public School District. Turner Rogers Manning & Plyler has established a reputation for providing clients with outstanding services that include auditing, accounting, and tax and business consulting. Contact Turner Rogers Manning & Plyler today at 870-246-4563 or by visiting them at 305 Professional Park Drive in Arkadelphia. Turner Rogers Manning & Plyler says, "Go Badgers!"
All right, and we're back for a little bit of halftime stats. So just looking at this, I think the biggest thing I noticed is how Ouachita's scoring changed. So in that first quarter, SAU outscored Ouachita 17-15, and then second quarter, Ouachita outscored SAU 28-14.
Yeah, that's a great point there, Cameron. You look at the scoring, and the scoring goes with the momentum. And you saw Ouachita able to regain some of that momentum within the second quarter. Right. And that really, you saw the last shot there by Tipton. That really beautiful execution sucked the momentum out of Southern Arkansas. So you see this is the biggest lead Ouachita's had in this game. It's 12. That's thanks to Tipton with 18 and Robinson with 10. So some balanced scoring there from the Tigers, and it's helped by some offensive fluidity that they have found within the second quarter after that slow start in the first.
Yeah, and you mentioned how many points Tipton and Robinson have so far, and so I looked at the same for SAU, and I just noticed that none of their players so far have double-digit points.
Yeah, none of them have double-digit points, but you have Moss with 7, Crawley with 8, Ward with 5, and Bump with 6. So you've got 4 players right there on the brisk of 10. And then one thing to note about this SAU team, Cameron, is they have 4 players averaging just around 10, 11, 12 points per game. Crawley there at the lead with 11.9 points per game. And so they're not going to have one player that is really the standout player. So they're going to have to have those 4 or 5 girls keep contributing, and we've seen that, and that's one thing that makes them hard to guard, and Ouachita's done a better job within the second half of guarding who they need to guard on all aspects and not leaving somebody sagging off on the defensive end.
Yeah, and with this graphic, you can kind of see the difference in the field goal percentages. So you got SAU 31%, Ouachita 47%, hitting right around 50% of their field goal shots. So obviously, that's something that SAU is going to want to improve on, but right now, good for Ouachita.
Yeah, and another thing I point out is the rebounds. Ouachita 24 rebounds, SAU 17. And we saw within the first half a lot of offensive rebounds for the Lady Mule Riders, and Ouachita able to fix that in the second half, not give SAU so many chances at the basket, second and third attempts. That's been big. And one thing is the three-point, Ouachita 3 of 15, SAU 5 of 12, and one big three there at the end of the first half. And they've got to get that perimeter shooting running. If SAU is going to run this lineup with 2 forwards in it, a 6'2 forward and a 6'5 forward, you've got to expand the offense out. You can't let the SAU defense push you out. So they've got to do a good job of working it inside out, whether it's getting it inside to Hubbard, inside to Harrison, and then finding one of those talented guards on the perimeter.
Yeah, I think they definitely have had a little bit of issues with finding those openings just with the SAU defense, but hopefully Coach Long is telling them whatever they need to hear there in the locker room, and hopefully they come out with that same momentum that they left with after that 3 from Tipton.
Yeah, that 3 from Tipton, it did more than just score 3 points. Obviously, it's a big basket, but you noticed they waited until the very end. They knew the second they were going to go. They go, and then the execution, the screen from Hubbard, the shot from Tipton, all around great execution.
Yeah, I completely agree. Well, we got just about 6 minutes left in the half, so we'll take another short break, and then we'll be back for the second half of this Mule Rider versus Tiger basketball game. So we'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Chicken Express is a proud supporter of not just the Badgers, but all things Arkadelphia, from elementary to college, and from community activities to church groups. Chicken Express is always willing to support and assist the people in our town. The next time you visit Chicken Express, thank them for their involvement in our community, and definitely don't leave without getting a cup of their Chicken Eve sweet tea. Located right off exit 73, stop by Chicken Express for your next meal.
Hello, I'm Brett Rogers, President of Capital Technology Group. You might know us as Capital Business Machines, but our new name represents our growth as one of the state's leaders in business technology. When you've been around for 80 years like we have, you learn a thing or two about change. But what will never change is our commitment to our clients. We're still the same reliable team here to meet all your technology needs. Capital Technology Group is bigger and better than ever before. Learn more at captg.com.
OSDN is Ouachita's student sports media program in the Rogers Department of Communications. OSDN brings over 100 Tiger Home athletic events and other content to your devices each school year. OSDN is funded by advertising and generous gifts from supporters. If you'd like to support the students of OSDN through a tax-deductible donation, visit obu.edu/give and indicate OSDN in the provided field. If your business would like to advertise on an OSDN broadcast, email us at osdn@obu.edu. Thanks for watching, and go Tigers!
I've heard people say Ouachita. Ouachita.
Achita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Oakita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers!
Owned by Ouachita alumni, Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more in downtown Arkadelphia is a must-stop for everyone. Stop by in the morning for fresh coffee, a specialty coffee drink, or a full breakfast. Come back at lunch, or in the evening for burgers like the Primo Burger, the pulled pork burger, or the mac and cheese burger. Maybe it's a salad, a wrap, a quesadilla, or one of our varieties of pizza. And don't forget to top it off with a sweet treat that puts the cherry on top of a great meal. That's Java Primo on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia.
At Berry and Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry and Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry and Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
Welcome back to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Just about 2 minutes here left until the second half.
Yeah, 2 minutes until we start this second half of this GAC conference matchup, and both teams really a game of runs. And you have the first half that belonged to SAU. We talked about this earlier. Ouachita coming alive in the second half, and big shout out to all of our sponsors that you hear from on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Make sure you go support those people. Those people are what make this broadcast happen, besides us students and Chris Babb. But big shout out to to all those sponsors.
Like we were talking about, they needed to make some kind of defensive changes during halftime. So hopefully we'll see that when they come back out here.
Hey, don't listen to him. Hey, I want him out. Don't listen to him this way.
Sorry, we just had a little bit of a
Oh, good times, good times.
one of the refs wanted to tell some jokes.
But a game that Ouachita, you really need to win to go into this GAC tournament as you're looking to solidify your spot. They play UAM Saturday, the bottom team within the GAC. So got to win this one and got to finish it off. You have a 12-point lead here. Don't let that lead dwindle.
Right.
Keep the foot on the gas and finish it off.
Yeah, you can't get to feeling complacent. You know, got to play with that same fire that you've been playing with. And like Coach Long said, winning both of these games is going to secure that spot as opposed to if they just take one of them.
Yeah, if they only win one, they need help from other people, and you never want to rely on other teams in the start of March.
All right, just about 10 seconds left. About to get it kicked off. Crawley with the 2. No good. Good aggression there by Tipton. And some good sportsmanship. You know, I saw several mule riders help her up off the floor. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, definitely a physical game here, but good heart behind it.
I thought
Thanks
that one
for
was
the catch, Samantha Watson.
I thought that one was coming straight towards us. Robinson at the top, over to Watson. She's going to drive it in, change her mind. Got Harrison with the 3, not something you normally see. Just going to be a little off to the left.
And an offensive rebound. And Coach Matthews says something about the clock. They may come over here and look at it.
It looks like that's
exactly
what they're going to do.
Come over here and look at it. So we will have an official review to look at that clock.
We're reviewing to see if the last shot hit the rim. We don't think it hit the rim.
Okay, so they are going to review to see if the last shot hit the rim. If it did hit the rim, it will reset the shot clock. If it did not, it will not reset the shot clock. So if it didn't, it's going to be about 8 or 9 seconds left on the shot clock. So they're going to say it did not hit the rim. So Ouachita now in a situation, you have about 8 seconds left. Did not hit the rim, so it will be a shot clock violation. So that is going to be SAU basketball. So shot clock violation for the Tigers. Tough break there for the Tigers, but one possession. You've got to come back and respond defensively.
Yeah, and I mean, something you kind of can't really control, but they're just going to have to come back from that. Wash that one off. Bringing it down the court, Marley Bright.
Now, Bright, a talented senior from Center Point, a 3A school there in Southwest Arkansas.
And only 5'5", so she doesn't have much height to her, but I think that gives her more of a speed advantage. Just thought about the shot there. In goes Crawley. Shot's no good. And neither is the second chance.
And Audrey, good. You know, you get the offensive possession and the rebound. She's able to regain possession completely.
And a good look there down to Harrison. She just wasn't quite able to gain control of that one. Pass was a little long maybe. And the 3 from Ward is going to be good.
Yeah, Ward, the junior from Duncanville, Texas, starts the scoring for SAU.
And again, losing control of another pass. But Tipton's going to get it back. Kick it over to Robinson in the corner. And the shot is good.
Robinson with just such a seamless shot. It just goes so easy off the hands.
Yeah, she makes it look easy.
Makes it look really easy. Even with a banged up shoulder.
Yeah. Pitching it inside to Moss. And again, trying to go up. And she's going to get that shot. Still good defense by Winfrey there.
Yeah, good defense, just a size mismatch against Moss.
Winfrey for the 3. Close, but just going to kind of rattle out of the rim. Got Brockman going up. She's going to get that shot. 2 more for SAU.
Yeah, and SAU applying this pressure, and Washita commits the turnover there, trying to get out of it. So they're going to have to find a way to get the ball to the middle of the court so they don't commit turnovers.
Yeah, you can see they're really trying to close this gap here. Into Crawley. She's going to pitch it inside to Moss. She's going to go up. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Porter. Robinson slowing it down a little bit, looking to see what they've got going on offensively. Porter going to drive in. So Madeline Tipton trying to make something happen, but she is going to get fouled. That's going to be foul on Katie Ward. Tigers are going to inbound. Tipton going to pass it inside to Winfrey, but she's going to lose control. Tipton's going to get it back. And Abby Harrison, great move there. I mean, they kept getting locked up by the defense, but just never gave that one up.
Yeah, never gave up and never really lost sight of the basketball, able to regain possession. A second chance point there for Washita to extend the lead to 10.
Crawley with the shot, just off to the left. The second chance point is no good either. That was by Brockman.
And some intense pressure here, some man-to-man pressure for SAU coming up the court.
Just trying to make Washita's job harder. Tipton driving in, gonna kick it back out to Porter. And again, gonna get locked up by the defense.
Yeah, Crawley and Bright, 2 defensive and offensive bright spots for SAU.
Brockman for the 3. And it's good.
And that's an example is SAU has so many balanced scorers that you see one defender sag off for Washita, and that leaves the 3 open.
All right, coming into the game for Washita, Ruby Trammell. Coming out, Madeline Tipton. Into Robinson. Had to kind of go far for that one to be able to be open. They're going to stop the play. I'm not quite sure what they're trying to argue here. But still, Washita's going to inbound it. Robinson driving in. Shot's no good, but she does draw the foul. That foul is going to be on Brockman. This is going to be her 4th foul. She's going to be taken out of the game and subbed for Rodriguez. And with that, got a media timeout, so we're going to take a break as well, but we'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. There are so many threats to IT these days, and we're here to help protect your data and devices. We're also by your side when things simply go wrong, whether it's servers crashing or printers breaking. We cover it all for our clients in all types of businesses. And with over 80 years of history in Arkansas, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. Sign up for a free consultation at captg.com.
Welcome back to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Just under 5 minutes left in this quarter. So far, the Tigers up by 7. Mule Riders have kind of closed that gap a little bit.
Yeah, they came into the third quarter down 12, able to work some offensive rebounds, second chance points to draw this lead down.
And we've talked about how important this game is for the Tigers to win, so that's something they're going to want to shut down really quick. Robinson's first free throw is no good. Still got one more. And that second one's just going to rattle out. Fletcher now carrying the ball down the court. Bump for 3, and it's good. Again, leaving her open for a wide open shot.
Yeah, it's the ball movement combined with the defense and a miscommunication there from the Tigers.
Saw SAU regain possession there, but the shot was no good. Over to Winfrey. Got Robinson up top. She thought about the 3. Over to Winfrey in the corner. She's going to drive. And just the size of Rodriguez just going to be able to block that shot. Got Bright up top, slowing it down a little bit. She's going to drive into the basket. And the layup is good.
Good execution there from Marley Bright. She drives to the basket. She's an undersized guard. She gets to the basket, gets the contact, but also gets the shot to fall.
Coming into the game, we got Madeline Tipton and Bree Hubbard. And then for SAU, that's going to be Blythe Crawley.
So SAU goes back to that smaller lineup for this next possession.
The Tigers now only leading by 2. Gonna need to widen that gap a little bit here. Robinson driving in. Shot's no good, but she does draw the foul. That's gonna be on Marley Bright. She's not very happy about that one.
That's gonna be her 4th personal, so that now brings 2 Mule Riders with 4 fouls. So trying to facilitate that as Coach Matthews. You've got 2 with 4 fouls, only about halfway through the third quarter.
Robinson's first free throw is going to be good. So is the second. It's going to put Washita up by 4. Into the game for Robinson, Samantha Watson. Now here's Fletcher. Gonna drive to the basket, easy layup. I've got Samantha Watson bringing it down the court. She's gonna get tripped up there. Trammell thought about the shot from the corner and said she's gonna take it in and get the layup.
Great discipline there from the guard from Bergman. She sees it, she could have taken the 3, sees the opportunity to drive baseline, takes that, and beautiful shot to finish it.
Bump driving in, kicks it out to Fletcher. She's just gonna drive to the basket. And another layup for SAU.
And you see they're using Rodriguez as kind of the screen there to get the guard around the forward.
Watson driving it in, kicks over to Tipton. Now Tipton's gonna drive. No shot, no fouls.
See here on replay, the drive from Tipton, she goes up. A little bit of contact there from Rodriguez, no call.
Fletcher driving in. Shot's no good, but there is a foul on Watson.
It's Watson's second. She now becomes the second Tiger with 2 fouls. Robinson also has 2 fouls, but she's on the bench.
Still, as far as fouling goes, they're in a better position than the Mule Riders. The game is now all tied up. Tigers are going to have to make something happen here.
Yeah, they've let SAU crawl back into this game. SAU 5 of 5 on the last 5 attempts for a field goal.
Watson creating some movement, trying to drive to the basket. Back out to Tipton. Winfrey for the 3, just gonna rattle out. She was just trying to get a shot up before that clock ran out.
Yeah, and it was a good shot. Good shot selection there, but just not able to get it to fall. You saw the extra pass there to take the 3. I thought it was a good offensive possession. Just comes up empty-handed.
Got Fletcher trying to get to the basket. Good defense there by Trammell, just going to kind of deflect the pass.
You talk about a game of runs. SAU outscoring Washita 21-9 within the third quarter. So first quarter belonged to SAU, second belonged to Washita, and now the third quarter SAU has really brought themselves back into this game.
Yeah, they've really done a great job of digging themselves out of that hole, but that's something Washita's going to have to stop. Good pass to Tipton there. For the layup, great execution. Shot goes in and draws the foul.
Yeah, great job there by Trammell. She keeps her eyes up court, sees Tipton. Tipton out in transition, goes up, gets the contact, and the shot.
Now, SAU's going to call a timeout. We'll keep it here, though, and just kind of talk about what's going on. Only a minute left in this quarter. Washita only up by 2.
Yeah, Washita only up by 2. That's a big momentum shot. If Washita can get this three-point play from Tipton, that will be big. But you mentioned the fouls earlier. Bright with 4 fouls, Brockman with 4 fouls for the Mule Riders. But on the other side, Washita doing okay. 3 fouls for Tipton, 2 for Robinson, and 2 for Watson. So foul situation obviously favoring Washita right now, but the balanced scoring is what's keeping SAU within this game. They have been able to distribute. They have 2 players with 9, 2 players with 8, 1 player with 7, and a couple with 6. So just an all-around really good scoring thus far for SAU that's kept them in this one.
Yeah, it's definitely different than what you see from Ouachita. I mean, we've got Tipton with 20, so her really leading the way, and then for SAU, like you said, more spread out.
Yeah, Tipton 8 of 10 from the line. We saw her have a rare 0 for 2 trip earlier this game, so very high percentage free throw shooter from Bologna, Arkansas.
Yeah, when she gets behind the line, you can pretty much expect a made shot. I don't like to jinx, but great job by Bump there, just keeping that from going out of bounds. Crawley's gonna shoot, shot's no good. That possession's gonna go to Ouachita.
Good awareness there from Winfrey. You know that the ball's going out of bounds, but you're able to get an arm out to bounce it off of Moss to take it back your way.
Into the game, Heidi Robinson for Samantha Watson. She's gonna bring it down the court. About 30 seconds left, so they are gonna have to get a shot up here. Trammell for 3. It's gonna be short and just a little to the left.
Yeah, Trammell trying to come off that screen there from Hubbard and just doesn't get enough on that one, almost not getting her feet set short of the shot.
I've got Crawley bringing it down. Shot clock's off, so she's gonna slow it down.
Yeah, SAU going to try to take the last shot here going into the break. A 3 would tie it for SAU.
Tiger defense getting pretty aggressive and physical. They're going to call a foul on Bree Hubbard there. She does not think she fouled.
Yeah, she's in the corner there. She thought she went straight up. And we'll see the replay here. 4 players in that corner. They go. There's Crawley. And now Bump going to be at the line. You see the replay. I don't know if Hubbard maybe went over a little bit. If you break the plane coming down, that is considered a foul.
Either way, Bump shooting 2. Just 1.3 seconds left. And now they've got it all tied up at 55. And with that, it's going to send them into the 4th quarter. So we'll take a little break with them, and we'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Let Domino's cure your cravings by ordering online, calling us at 246-3131, or dropping by and seeing us on Pine Street in Arkadelphia. Join Domino's Rewards and begin earning rewards in just 2 visits. Check out our $6.99 mix and match and make the whole family happy. You might as well throw in a stuffed crust pizza, a sandwich, pasta, stuffed cheesy bread while you're at it. Check out other deals on our app or at Domino's.com.
OSDN is Ouachita's student sports media program in the Rogers Department of Communications. OSDN brings over 100 Tiger Home athletic events and other content to your devices each school year. OSDN is funded by advertising and generous gifts from supporters. If you'd like to support the students of OSDN through a tax-deductible donation, visit obu.edu/give and indicate OSDN in the provided field. If your business would like to advertise on an OSDN broadcast, email us at osdn@obu.edu. Thanks for watching, and go Tigers!
Welcome back to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Here in the last quarter of this game, all tied up at 55, the Tigers are really going to have to make something happen here.
Yeah, the 3 free throws there from Bump off the foul at the end of the 3rd quarter really, it tied this game up, gave some momentum back to SAU. We'll see if Ouachita can take that back here on the first offensive possession.
Tipton driving in. Had a look inside, was looking for Winfrey, but couldn't quite find her. But still, the possession's going to stay with the Tigers. Tipton for the shot, and it's good. 3 more for Madeline Tipton.
Yeah, Tipton at 24 now, 2 of 6 from beyond the arc.
Got Fletcher up top.
SAU back with that 2 forward lineup with Rodriguez and Moss.
Over to Bump. Moss is going to set that screen for her. She's going to take the 3. She's going to bounce off the rim there. Here comes Robinson. Robinson's going to shoot just inside the arc. No good. Little bit of discourse over that call there.
I believe they're going to come take a look at that one to see who it was off of. So we will take a look at that one to see who touched it last. So Coach Matthews going to use one of his coach's challenges here. The second season Mule Rider women's basketball head coach. He's assisted by Serena Matthews and the graduate assistant Haley Allen. So they're going to look to see who that went out off of. The shot obviously there from Robinson, it was too strong.
Trying to look at it from different angles so you can really get the best view here.
They have to have undisputable video evidence to overturn the call. So I'd say good challenge here from Matthews. A time you got less than 9 minutes left in this one. A one-possession game that has conference tournament implications. It's crazy to say with 9 minutes left to go, we're almost to the point every possession counts.
Yeah, I completely agree, especially for Ouachita, really trying to secure their spot in the tournament.
They've got to win both games this weekend to solidify their spot and be in the driver's seat of their destiny.
They're just going to keep watching that one, really trying to see, have certainty.
Yeah, they make it go
this.
to camera 4. I don't know what camera 4's angle would look like. So you see the touch there by SAU, but the question is does Audrey Winfrey touch it? Is the question that they're really looking at here. You see it from camera 4 on that baseline. You see the touch there, right there. Now the question is, does Winfrey touch it? If she does, it will be SAU ball. If she doesn't, it will be OBU basketball, and Matthews will lose the challenge. So they have seen what they need to see. And they are conferring out at midcourt, so we'll get a ruling from them shortly. We're going to see what they decide. They have made their decision. So the call will stand. Matthews will lose the challenge. They are explaining it to him and Coach Long on the far side there in front of the scores table. So Ouachita, a good challenge by Coach Matthews.
Yeah.
Doesn't go his way, so Ouachita will have basketball with 8:58 left to go in the fourth.
Yeah, definitely a smart use of his challenge. It just happened to work out better for the Tigers. Like you said, just about 9 minutes left. Tigers only up by 3. Tipton gonna drive to the basket immediately and make that layup.
Yeah, catch the Mule Riders sleeping on that inbounds play. Quick 2 points.
Tipton now 26. Crawley for the shot, no good. And rebounded by Winfrey.
Good job there by Robinson. She got the hand in the shooter's face.
Looks like she was trying to look to pass to Harrison. Just had a defender in the way there. Fletcher's gonna go up. Shot's no good. Back to Ouachita.
Yeah, Heidi really a facilitator on both ends of the court. You can see her active on defense and setting up the offense right here on the far side.
Tipton for three. So close, just going to hit off the rim. It's going to go inside to Moss. Just going to go up. They're going to say Harrison fouled on that one.
That's only Harrison's. That's Harrison's third.
Coming into the game for SAU, you've got Marley Bright and Katie Ward. Going out, Fletcher and Crawley.
Yeah, Bright got to be careful here. She has 4 fouls, and we have over 7 minutes left to go in this one. So she'll have to be careful on the defensive end to see how she can affect this game with her offense, but not hurt herself on the defensive end and foul out.
Right. Tigers trying to find a way around this defense, bring it down the court.
And the experienced guards really help with that. When you break a press, you have, you know, these 5 girls that have played together these 4 years. They've broken more than one press together.
And that's something that's unfortunate about it being senior night. And the three from Caden Porter is going to be good.
The Sheridan all-time leading scorer, showing how she can score there. And Porter, that's our first points of the game.
Tigers are going to take the possession back.
And good defense in the paint has really kept Ouachita in this game. They were able to lock down the defense in the paint in the end of the first quarter and really have kept it there since.
Tipton's going to drive. No shot there, but she is going to get the foul, so she'll be shooting 2. Coming back in the game, we got Fletcher and Brockman. Leaving the game, Bump and Rodriguez. First shot's going to be good. Tipton just keeps racking up the points tonight. And the second's good as well.
Brings her to 29.
Got Ward trying to make something happen. She's going to go up, get the shot and the foul.
That one's going to be on Robinson. Robinson almost thought that Ward was kind of pushing on her. You see it right here. And I guess the left hand of Robinson caught Ward as she went up.
That's only going to be her second foul, so still safe. Tigers now leading by 6. Tipton over to Harrison. She's going to get the easy layup.
Good ball movement there. Tipton saw that the defender had sucked into her, so gets it to Harrison, who was wide open.
Yeah, very good look by Tipton there. Got Ward up top. Moss driving in, just going to pass it right to Tipton with that shot. Robinson for 3, and it's good.
And the senior from Marmaduke, even with a hurt shoulder, she makes it look easy as she gets the 3 to fall there. And Ouachita has outscored SAU 15-4 within the first just about 2 minutes of this fourth quarter, Cameron.
Yep, finally starting to pull away a little bit here, but they're definitely going to have to keep it up if they want to take this one.
Yeah, they're going to have to keep it up. And one thing is they've hit 7 threes. They hit, I believe, 1 in the first quarter. So, you know, they hit 3 within the three three-point baskets in the first half. And then you look overall, they've hit 7 now. So 4 threes within this second half that have really come at very timely points within the game. So Ouachita has really started to separate themselves from the Mule Riders.
Yep, 6 minutes left. They're going to have to just be on their game defensively and obviously both offensively, but they're definitely just going to want to limit the Mule Riders' scoring. Got Bright driving in. They're going to call a foul on Winfrey. Coach Long was not happy with that one.
Yeah, Coach Long wants the traveling call there, but will not get it. That's Winfrey's second.
Crawley passing it out to Bright. Fletcher driving in, loses control. That's Brockman going up. That's going to be good. Good defense there by Abby Harrison, though, staying straight up.
Yeah, Harrison got to stay straight up there, so he should get the foul call. But good offense of Brockman, just kind of backing down Harrison to the basket.
Winfrey driving in. Layup's no good, but Abby Harrison's going to go up again. They're going to call a foul on Tipton. Tigers getting a little frustrated here, but still going to have to remain cool if they want to take this one.
Yeah, that one's tough right there for Tipton.
Yeah, not too much you can say about that.
Her and Crawley just going for the ball.
Ward driving in, good pass to Bright. She's going to get the shot. Tigers now only leading by 7. Tipton. Shot's no good. SAU's going to take the ball now. Bright driving to the basket.
Yeah, and they're going to get the foul on Winfrey. She tried to poke the ball away as Bright was driving.
I believe that's now going to be her 3rd foul.
And that gives SAU a 6-0 run, a 7-0 run now on the last just over a minute.
Tigers are really going to have to work defensively here. Shot from Robinson's no good. Tipton going up again. No shot, but she is going to get that foul. See, Brockman was not happy with that call.
Yeah, it's going to be Brockman's 5th. As she will check out, so Rodriguez will check back in.
Yeah. Madeline shooting for 2 here. And, you know, they're just worth 1 apiece, but still these shots are very crucial. That first one's going to be good.
That ends the 7-0 run that SAU was on over the last minute and a half. Kind of stops the bleeding for Ouachita. Can't let SAU take control of this game.
And the second's going to be good as well. I think shots like that, I mean, even though it's just free throws, it's essential to, like you said, stop the bleeding and kind of shift the momentum. Got Fletcher driving in. She's going to lose the ball there. Tigers are going to take the possession. Got Robinson coming in for Porter.
And almost an offensive-defensive sub there. You get Heidi in for the offensive side and Porter for the defensive side. Both very, very talented players.
It's Robinson. Over to Harrison. Robinson's going to drive and get the layup. Incredible play there by her. Just kind of scoops and shoots on the opposite side.
Yeah, up and under there for Robinson.
back in the game. Caden Porter for Tipton.
A lot of rotation here for Coach Nick Long.
It's going to be Crawley with the shot, and it's good.
Yeah, catch Washita sleeping a little bit. A quick inbounds three.
Yeah, and that's the last thing they need to do at this point in the game. Tigers trying to create some movement here. Robinson gonna drive in, inside to Harrison. And that's gonna be blocked by Rodriguez. Again, just an advantage of her height. Fletcher for the three, and it's gonna be good.
Yeah, three-point shooting has been there. That's the 10th made three for SAU.
That's gonna put the Tigers up by just 2. Tipton coming back in the game. Watson heading to the bench.
Tigers got to start taking all of this shot clock and kind of bleed the clock to the best of their ability and get a quality shot off towards the latter half of the shot clock.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to start being smart here. Nice there by Tipton. Just going to go for the shot. Just going to get fouled and not able to make it, but it is going to give her a chance for 2 more free throws. That first one's going to be good.
Coach Matthew pleading his case on that one as these free throws have become very important within the last 2:35 of this game.
Especially in terms of Tipton, I mean, just back-to-back made free throws for her. Bright taking it inside. Now Fletcher. Shot's no good for her, but she is going to draw the foul. It's going to be Robinson's 3rd foul.
That's Robinson's now the 2nd or 3rd Tiger with 3 fouls, along with Harrison and Winfrey.
First shot's no good. She's going to get that second one to go in. Got Watson coming in for Porter. Watson trying to get around some defense here. Going to drive to the basket, and the shot is good, and so is the foul. Great play there by Watson, really pushing for some points here when it matters most.
Yeah, and that's a big foul there. You get the basket, the contact, and Marley Bright fouls out on that one. She leaves the game with 7 points.
SAU now having 2 players fouled out.
Watson, the senior from Nolan Catholic down in Texas.
That shot's going to be no good. Tigers up by 5, just 2 minutes left. Really got to play good defense here.
It's going to be on Watson.
Got Fletcher shooting too. That first one's going to be good. Tigers getting ready to rebound. And the second shot's going to be good as well. Here's Robinson trying to break this defense from Fletcher.
Now Washita need to use all of this shot clock.
Yeah, saw Tipton kind of slowing it down a bit, trying to consider her options. Harrison went up for the second chance there. Nothing called.
Just through a lot of contact.
Good shot by Fletcher there.
Yeah,
sorry. Gonna put them behind just by one. This is really crunch time for the Tigers.
Yeah, the Tigers got to have a basket, and they've got to quiet this SAU offense. Got a lot of momentum.
They're going to call that foul on Ward. Both teams in the bonus, so this is going to put Watson behind the line.
These are big free throws right here for Samantha Watson.
First shot's no good. So, yeah, like you said, this is a very high pressure moment. She's just going to have to, you know, be able to work under that pressure. And the second shot's good. Coming in for Watson, Caden Porter.
Yeah, that's a defensive substitution there from Nick Long. You've got under a minute left to go. A 3 takes the lead for SAU, a 2 ties it.
And just about 50 seconds left. Got Ward looking for a teammate. Gonna pass inside to Bump. She's gonna get the easy block shot. Game's now tied at 79.
Yeah, game tie at 79. Washington tried to draw the charge there, but can't get the call. This is crunch time basketball.
With that, Coach Long's gonna call a timeout. We're gonna take one with them, but we'll be right back for the ending of this game here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At Knight Insurance Professionals, we offer local expertise, a professional experience, and the attention to detail that you deserve. Knight Insurance Professionals offers a comprehensive list of commercial and personal insurance products and can fit their products to your needs. Insurance can be complicated. Let us take care of it for you. It's the assurance you're looking for when it comes to protecting what's important to you. Knight Insurance Professionals at 10th and Caddo in Arkadelphia, 870-246-3700. Local, professional, personal.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Welcome back to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Just about 26 seconds left. The game's tied up at 79. This is a crucial moment here.
Yeah, Ouachita, 5.5 second differential between the two clocks. So we'll see if they go here offensively quick or if they wait it out.
Tipton's gonna take a shot, and it's good! Madeline Tipton racking up 2 more points tonight. But so will Shiloh Fletcher.
Yeah, Fletcher goes up there. That's, I don't want to say smart to go ahead and let her score, but you don't go contact, because if she gets the and one opportunity, this game's over. So 5.3 left. That's going to advance the ball for Ouachita. You can see Coach Long drawing something up there.
Yeah, like I said before, this is crunch time. So whatever he's got planned is going to have to, it's going to be something to try to secure the game.
You've got Heidi Robinson with 20, Tipton with 34. You've got to think that one of those two players will have the ball in their hands right before this clock expires to 5.3 seconds.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Like you said, just about 5 seconds left. And then obviously, if neither team can get a shot to go, we'll go into overtime.
So it's Robinson going to be the trigger man. Expect a screen from Winfrey or Harrison for the shot.
Tipton driving. She's going to make that shot just in time. And I don't even know what to say, Dalton.
Wow, we saw ice in her veins, execution at the end of the first half, but they are going to come review it, I believe, to see if the shot got off in time. But no matter what, okay, so they're going to see if any time is left on the clock when he blew the whistle. Going to be a quick review. But wow, the senior from Bologna, it's senior night. You saw her clutch three at the end of the first half to take the momentum into the locker room. You see that right there, an absolute awesome play. She drives the right-hand side, gets the contact, and gets the basket to fall. We'll see what the ruling is here.
Yeah, it's going to be our second clutch play tonight.
0.6, and she'll shoot a free throw.
All right, they're saying there's 0.6 left on the clock, and Tipton is going to be shooting a free throw.
So Tipton going to hopefully extend this lead to 3, and then you would have to think Matthew's going to call a timeout to advance the ball, but 0.6 seconds left, not a lot SAU can do, but there still is time left on the clock.
And the shot's going to be good for Tipton. Just like you said, SAU's going to call that timeout. We're going to keep it here, though.
Wow.
I mean,
does it get much better for the home finale of women's basketball? A team that has battled and battled. They've been battle tested. They've won battles. They've lost battles. They're on a 5-game losing streak.
Yeah.
They're vying for their season at this point. Had to win both of these games to get into the GAC tournament as one of the lower seeds.
And they have fought. And like you said, they've had a little bit of a tough run here recently with the 5 losing streak. And you can see they want to end that tonight.
You look at, I look at this by quarter. Ouachita at the end of the first quarter was down 17-5, scored 28 in the second quarter to take the lead into halftime. Was outscored 24-12 in the third quarter, but came back in the fourth quarter and has scored 29 to SAU's 26. So that is the difference right now in Ouachita. 38 points in the paint, 2 of those being right there before the buzzer. This is almost going to have to be a tip and shoot situation for the Lady Mule Riders. They're going to have to inbound it and just almost tip it.
And even still, the only thing they could do, they would have to get the 3, which would just tie up the game and still send them into overtime.
So Coach Long sees the offense that they come out in and calls a timeout, 36 timeout. The thing the Tigers cannot do right here is foul. Let them shoot the 3 if they get a tip shot off, because that will send it to overtime. Do not foul and give SAU the opportunity to win this game at the charity stripe, because there's going to be no time left on the clock.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of pressure here in this moment. Ouachita's really just got to be smart. And, you know, it's hard to be cool in moments of high pressure like this. I'm not even in the game, and I'm stressing out. But you just got to trust that they know what they're doing here.
Interesting, SAU goes with 2 forwards again on the court for this last second shot.
And with
Great
that,
execution.
Ouachita is going to take this game 84-81. Crazy ending there, but very smart defensively, like we talked about.
Great defense on that last inbounds play. Almost get the 5-second call, but then great defense. They knew they were going to have a defensive stop on the tip and shoot situation. They get it, and they go to 13-12 overall, and that right there almost books their ticket to the GAC tournament,
Yep.
Monticello on Saturday.
Yeah, they're feeling good right now after that win, and I think they deserved it after the run that they've had recently. After this, going to be celebrating senior night for our 5 seniors, but it is looking like you'll have the chance to talk with Coach Long, so I'll let y'all do that.
Here with victorious head coach Nick Long in a game that I can only say is clutch of Madeline Tipton.
Yep.
A clutch 3 at the end of the first half. And a play that just looked so beautifully executed. And she has to do it again with 5.3 seconds left in the fourth.
Yep.
What can you say about this team? They've been battle tested. They won this battle tonight.
Yeah, no question about that. I mean, for Heidi, and for all 5 of the seniors, they did an excellent job of handling and weathering this storm. We've been battling through it. We've been every time that you want to say something could go wrong for us. It went wrong for us over the last 2.5 weeks. Heidi's shoulder's been beat up. Audrey had the flu. Michaela breaks her foot. I mean, if it could go wrong, and then you throw that in with the amount of games that we've had to play on the road, and to be able to come in against SAU they sure haven't quit. For a team that's out of it, they came in here ready to go. All right, and we did a great job. Tip, we've been working with Tip on getting downhill like she did tonight, and she did an excellent job of getting her eyes on the rim, going to finish it, and then Heidi 7-11, 3 for 5. I'd like for her to be a little better on the free throw line, but when you're playing with the shoulder like she is, I say what we got out of her tonight, 20 points out of her is a special performance in her last game here too.
So you talk about weathering the storm. There was multiple storms within the game.
Oh yeah.
You get outscored 24-12 in the third quarter.
Yep.
They tie the game. You've got to go take a lead, control the lead. What can you say about that group of seniors? They weathered the storm tonight. They wanted to win, and you almost booked your ticket to the conference tournament.
Yeah, I say we're close. We got one more we got to go take care of on Saturday to guarantee it, but we are close. We're right there, and we can go and finish this thing out on Saturday. And once we get in the tournament, once you get in tournament play, anything can happen at that point. So we can do a really good job, going and playing over there in Monticello. That's going to be a tough place. We got to bounce back quick and get over there ready to go.
All right, Coach Long, well, I appreciate you coming over after all the home games this year, and I really appreciate that. Good luck against the Cotton Blossom Saturday.
Thanks.
Sadie has been a member of Tiger Cheer for 4 years. She is also a member of the Women Tri Chi, the Washington Marching Band, and she is an Avalon sweetheart. She is escorted down by
her parents, Keith and Jennifer Buttram. Let's hear it for Sadie Buttram. Our next senior from Tiger Cheer, Hannah Claire Humphreys. A nursing major from North Little Rock, Hannah has served on the Tiger Cheer squad for 4 years. She is also a member of the Women of EEE and plans to become a nurse after she graduates. She is escorted tonight by her parents, Laura and Todd Humphreys. Put your paws together for Hannah Claire Humphreys. Next up, Isabella Llewellyn, a psychology major from Hope, Arkansas. Isabella is a 3-year member of Tiger Cheer. She's a member of the Women of Tri-Chi and the Psi-Chi International Psychology Honor Society. After graduation, Isabella plans to earn a master's degree in counseling from Ouachita with the hope of becoming a child trauma therapist. She is escorted tonight by her parents, Pam and Waylon Llewellyn, and her brother, Reagan. Give it up for Isabella Llewellyn! Our next senior, Carmen Libran, a business administration entrepreneurship major from Little Rock. Carmen is a 4-year member of Tiger Cheer and a member of the Women of EEE. After graduation, Carmen will attend the Bowen School of Law at UALR. She is escorted tonight by her parents, Scott and Kayla Libran, and her brother, Seth. Carmen Libran, Tiger Nation. Our next cheer senior is Addison McCauley, a business administration marketing major from Ozark, Arkansas. Addison is a 4-year member of Tiger Cheer, serving as captain this season. She is a member of the Women of EEE and Campus Ministries. After graduation, Addison plans to pursue a career in multimedia marketing. She is escorted tonight by her parents, Lee and Heather McCauley, and her brother, Caden. That's Addison McCauley. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Move on down. Make room for JC Miller, a biology major from Gulf Breeze, Florida. JC is a 2-year member of Tiger Cheer. She's also a member of the Pre-Health Student Association and the Women of EEE. She plans to attend PA school after graduation. She is escorted tonight by her parents, Josh and Brandy Miller, and her boyfriend, Chase Overly. That's JC Miller. Give it up. Our final senior from Tiger Cheer is Jolie Thomas, a nursing major from North Little Rock. Jolie is a 4-year member of Tiger Cheer. She is a member of the Student Nurses Association and the Women of EEE. After graduation, she plans to start her nursing career in pediatrics or women's health. Jolie is escorted tonight by her mother, Joni Spate, her stepfather, Seth Spate, and her brother, Caden. That's Jolie Thomas, Tiger Nation. Congratulations to our seniors on the Tiger Cheer squad. Our next senior from the Ouachita dance team is Chandler Young, a communications sports media major from Little Rock. Chandler is a founding member of the Ouachita dance team, including as co-captain over a 3-year career. Chandler is a member of the Women of Gamma Phi and served as Gamma Phi Tiger Tunes director last year. After graduation, she plans to pursue a career in marketing, advertising, and communications. She is escorted tonight by her parents, Curtis and Lori Young. Y'all give it up for Chandler Young. We now turn to the seniors of Tiger Women's Basketball. And we start with Carol Dos Santos, a kinesiology major from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Carol has played for Tiger Women's Basketball for 2 years. Though sidelined by injury, Carol has been a steadfast supporter of her teammates. After graduation, she plans to attend physical therapy school. Carol is escorted tonight by Roxanne Easter, the Ouachita Assistant Director for International Education, and her teammates Aubrey Henderson and Brooke Smith. Y'all give it up for Carol Dos Santos. Our next senior, a forward number 32, Abby Harrison, a biology major from Hernando, Mississippi. Abby has played for Tiger Women's Basketball for 4 seasons. She will finish her career among the top 3 for career block shots at Ouachita. After graduation, Abby plans to go to graduate school for nursing. She is escorted tonight by her parents, Len and Penny Harrison, and her brothers, Colby and Luke. Give it up for Abby Harrison. Our next senior, a guard, number 30, Heidi Robinson. A kinesiology and education double major from Marmaduke, Arkansas. Heidi has played for Tiger basketball for 4 seasons. She set the Ouachita NCAA era and Great American Conference single game scoring record earlier this season with 48 points against Henderson State University. After graduation, she plans to start her career as a teacher and a basketball coach. Heidi is escorted tonight by her parents, Shane and Nikki Robinson. Y'all give it up for Heidi Robinson! Our next senior, a guard with 37 points tonight, number 23, Madeline Tipton. A kinesiology and education double major from Bologna, Arkansas. Madeline has played for Tiger women's basketball for 4 seasons. She became the 15th member of the Ouachita 1,000 Career Point Club this season and will finish her career in the top 5 in program history for points scored and other statistical categories. After graduation, Madeline plans to pursue a master's degree and begin her coaching career as a graduate assistant. She is escorted tonight by her parents, Jimmy and Christy Tipton. That's Madeline Tipton, Tiger Nation. Our next senior, number 10, a guard, Samantha Watson. A psychology major from Arlington, Texas. Samantha has played for Tiger women's basketball for 4 seasons. After graduation, she plans to pursue a master's degree in counseling here at Ouachita. Samantha is escorted tonight by her parents, Brian and Olga Watson, and her twin sister, Victoria. Put your paws together for Samantha Watson. Our final senior for women's basketball, a forward, number 2, Audrey Winfrey. A psychology major from Hot Springs, Arkansas, Audrey has played for the Tigers for 4 seasons. After graduation, she plans to pursue a master's degree in counseling here at Ouachita. She is escorted tonight by her parents, Katrina and Chris Winfrey, and her brother, Colton. That's Audrey Winfrey, Tigers. Let her hear it. Escorts right there. All right, very good. Thank you. And we close out with the men of Tiger basketball, starting with senior Ryan Harris, a kinesiology major from here in Arkadelphia. Ryan has served as a student assistant coach following a 4-year playing career for the Ouachita Tigers. He is accompanied tonight by his parents, Terrell and Demetria Harris, and his sister, Reagan. And he's looking sharp, Tiger Nation. Let's hear it for Ryan Harris. Next up, number 0, Devin Hancock. A graduate student in exercise science from Dallas, Texas. Devin ranks among the top 10 in the Great American Conference this season in multiple statistical categories. He currently leads the league in free throw percentage and is 3rd in overall scoring. He is escorted tonight by his parents, Dewan Hancock and Chastity Smith, grandmother Denise Hancock, and his cousin Caden. Y'all give it up for Devin Hancock. And our final senior, a guard, number 2, P.J. Neal. A criminal justice major from Houston, Texas. P.J. is a 2-year starter for the Ouachita Tigers. He enjoys a top 10 ranking in the Great American Conference across 5 different statistical categories, and he is currently 3rd in the conference in assists. He is escorted tonight by family members Tara Taylor, Amaya Shields, and Taya Gregory. Put your paws together for PJ Neal. And now, Tiger Nation, let's give it everything you've got for our 2026 senior class.
Hi, everybody. This is John Fanta with Fox Sports and the Big East Digital Network.
Hi, this is Brad Sham, voice of the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm Nicole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
Hi, this is Chuck Swirsky with the Chicago Bulls, our flagship station, 670 The Score.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN. This is Tom Hart at ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Washington Sports Digital Network.